Hello, T.W. Smith here, Dub, here to talk about another flooring topic. This one involves a question that comes up pretty often is, can my laminate flooring be restored? Can it be refurbished? Can it be refinished? First off, let me kind of break down what a laminate flooring is for those who aren't that familiar with that term or terminology. A laminate flooring is a multi-layered synthetic flooring. Now, pretty much what that means is it's made up of a resin, which is the core, which is kind of a plastic type material. Then there is a photograph or a picture, so to speak, of a wood-like, or in some cases a stone-like surface, and then there's a finish, and the finish is usually a hard finish, like aluminum oxide, which is a real popular and most commonly used finish on a laminate flooring. These floors are also known as floating floors because they aren't glued to the slab and they aren't nailed down. They are interlocked to one another, and they get their structure by connecting the connecting mechanism, locking into each other. Also by the quarter round and the transition pieces in the room help keep it in place. And it's actually shock absorbent because it is installed over a padding, so it walks pretty good. And there's different type of pads that you can get down, but for this discussion we're going to focus on the finish. And again, the finish on it is aluminum oxide, and it does get slight scratched, even though it's a very hard surface. It's several times harder than polyurethane. It does get scratched, it does get dull, it does show pet prints and footprints. So what do we do? Because we're limited, because this is a synthetic flooring, it's a plastic floor for the most part, there is no real sanding that can be done, because once you get past the finish of it, then you're into a wood-like or a stone-like surface, not an actual natural product, so it cannot be sanded. But the finish on it can be refurbished using a laminate restoration product that seals the cracks, that makes it easier to clean, that adds different levels of sheen depending on how many coats are put on there, and enhances the overall life and the beauty of the floor. Just make sure that your contractor is familiar with this product and this process and has done it, because it is relatively new. We actually traveled out of the country to partner with the manufacturer of this, and went to workshop and went to trainings. But of course, we're not the only contractor that did. But just make sure that your wood flooring contractor is, of course, trained and certified in this method. And you can definitely add a lot more life than the average 5 to 6 years expectancy out of a laminate flooring to this floor by keeping the finish on that fresh, and of course refinishing and refurbishing whenever there is any worn or dull spots on it. Laminate flooring, of course, is only good as it's finished, and even though there's definitely a hard finish on that laminate flooring, you want to make sure that it's protected, and of course as well as structurally, you want to make sure that it stays beautiful. And I hope this information was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. If this information was helpful and you would like to receive 20 free videos of the top questions people ask most about hardwood floor refinishing and restoration, visit www.restoreyourhardwoodfloors.com. That's restoreyourhardwoodfloors.com.